What's up, guys? I'm Hillbilly Dude, and today I want to cover this 50-liter Mardingtop backpack. It's been a pretty good one for me. I've used it all last deer season every time I went out hunting. I've taken it on 2 camping trips and several hikes, so I'm pretty happy with it so far. I just want to kind of give my opinion if you're in the market for a backpack. This here is a really good option, especially if you're on a budget. But even if you have a little money to spend, you really might want to consider one of these. First thing I want to say about this is that I have the 50-liter. There are larger and smaller options. For me, I thought 50-liter would be about right for what I was wanting to use it for. I wasn't planning on getting this for, through hikes where you're going to be out on the trail for 4, 5, 6 days at a time, anything like that. And maybe if you are equipped enough, you could maybe even make something like this work for a long hike like that. But ideally, a larger bag would be more preferable for that situation. However, for just a regular old hiking bag, if you're going to go out for an afternoon hike, evening hike, an overnight trip, even a couple nights, something like this size works perfectly. I even used this every day last season deer hunting. So, I mean, it's not too big, it's not too bulky. It's fairly lightweight depending on how much stuff you want to load up in it. It carries well. I bought it just for the purpose of kind of my go-to everyday bag, whether I'm hiking, camping, hunting, whatever. I just wanted something that I could keep most of my stuff in and it would be comfortable. It wouldn't be too big, but it also wouldn't be too small. And so far, I've been really happy with this. Now, as you can see, I've got my S-Wing Tomahawk strapped to it, just mainly for show right now. Obviously, I would normally carry this with the cover on it so the bit and the spike are not exposed, but just for the purpose of filming this, I put it on there. I also have my wool blanket strapped to the bottom just to demonstrate that it does have straps down here, so you can roll up a bedroll, padding, blanket, whatever you're wanting to do, extra coat, whatever you're needing. You got plenty of room, got extra room in these straps, for a lot larger roll. But I'm gonna go ahead and unclip that, take that off. Now this is what the bag bare bones looks like. Only thing I have in this are a few essentials, and I think I have 2 blankets shoved in here just kind of to fill it out so you can see what it looks like. So this bag right now is going on Amazon for around $75. That's where I picked it up. It is made in China, unfortunately. It's made out of polyester. It seems very durable so far. Like I said, I have limited experience with this. 2, 3 years down the road, I'll do another review, obviously, or before that if it starts failing. But so far, I'm very pleased with the way it's held up. I've loaded it up quite a bit, done some hiking, done some camping, and so far, nothing ripping, nothing tearing apart, and yeah, it's just held up good. So on the larger or smaller models, the configuration may be different, with extra pockets or pouches or whatever, but on this 50-liter, you have this top flap right here, and you do have a rain fly in this top, which I also have contacts. Because I wear contacts, I have solution backup contacts. I have a water purification kit in here, and then you have the rain fly that comes with the bag. So you can open this up, put it over the bag if you're hiking in the rain, and it'll keep all your stuff dry, which is really handy. And honestly, I have a lot of extra room in this top pocket. So this would be a great spot to put your med kit or fire starting essentials, anything that you're going to want to get to quickly without having to dig through your bag. Right here is a good place to put it, and you got plenty of room. You flip this back, you have another buckle which holds the big part of the bag here. You have a drawstring, and now you have a giant stuff sack essentially with one large compartment. And in the 50-liter model, that's all you got. Okay, you do have these little side pockets with some elastic, but it's essentially one big body that is one compartment. And then you have the top compartment, as I mentioned before. You do have the access point right here to be able to stuff everything in, cinch this up, and tighten it up that way. Also, you have a zipper to where the whole front will open up, and it comes all the way down, and it'll fold open. So if you want to lay this out, open that up, you can get to whatever you need to. And it works out pretty good. It does have metal zippers. These are YKK zippers, and if you don't know YKK, they're actually pretty good quality zippers. Brands like Gucci and a lot of other places use them. Real fancy, real high dollar companies will use these zippers. And actually, I read that the YKK company is a Japanese company, Yoshida Company Limited, I think is what it is. But it's a company out of Japan, I believe, and they make like half the zippers in the world. So they are a quality zipper company. That's one good thing that Mardingtop did with this bag. They put decent zippers on it. All right, so past that, you have the face of the bag here. It does have MOLLE webbing all across this outer part of that large zipper part that you can fold out, so you can attach whatever kind of MOLLE attachment stuff, you know, extra little pouches, med kit, tools, whatever. You can attach it here, canteen, all that good stuff if you would like. I don't mess with it a whole lot. I don't have a whole lot of MOLLE attachment stuff. I will probably get a couple pouches and just be able to, for convenience, be able to put them on here and have some extra pockets. But aside from that, I kind of like just not having stuff flopping and dangling off the front of my bag. But you do have that as an option if you buy one of these and you like MOLLE attachment stuff. All right, so now as I open this up, I will show you. It has an internal frame. It's like a hard plastic frame. It does have good padding on the straps as well as on the back of the bag, okay? It is nylon material. There is no air vent. This is gonna sit flat against your back, which is really one of the main things I do not like about this style of bag, because it makes my back sweat like really bad. But aside from that, that's just kind of a comfort factor. It is rigid enough that, you know, you can put 25, 30, 40 pounds in here if you needed to. I wouldn't recommend getting too crazy with the weight. The stitching is pretty good on this, but I've seen guys complaining that it's single stitched, and I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera, but they put a couple heavy stitches on each side of this and then one, you know, run across it. And the bottom part of the straps is actually probably less stitched than that. They put one heavy stitch across there and that's all you got. So it's not anything super heavy, but like I said, it is an internal frame. It's not a super rigid frame. It's got some flex to it. So this isn't something that you're going to be wanting to load up, you know, 60, 70 pounds and just take off with it. It's probably not going to last very long for that, and it's not going to be near as comfortable. But anything, I would say anything 30, 35 pounds less, this is fine. I've had mine loaded up in the 30-pound range, and I haven't had any problems with it. So as long as you're wearing this, you know, you're buckled around your waist, you're buckled across your chest, yeah, it rides really well. So another thing while I've got this open, here's the frame, but it's also got this pocket here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well, but that's for your camelback. All right, so if you're somebody that likes camelbacks or whatever they're called, water bladders, whatever you want to call them, it is compatible for that. And then around here on the side of the bag, you have a little vent where you go through. You can feed your hose down through, run it down your bag or your strap, I mean, and you can do that on either side. This side has a hole too. So right hand, left handed, whatever, you can put a water bladder in this and it is set up for that. So one thing I did do this year while I was bow hunting a lot was I took this bag every day, but also I took a chair. So this here is actually my turkey hunting chair. It sits real low to the ground, opens up, really comfortable, and I've been practicing shooting my bow out of it. If you're a tree hunter, this won't really apply to you. If though you are somebody that likes to hunt off the ground, you can definitely strap this. I also have a stool that's a little bit bigger than this that I strap to it. Just let your straps out a little bit, clip it in, and then you can tighten it down. And then now you have that strap to it. And that's the way I carried it a lot. Never had any problems with it slipping out, falling out. I packed around for miles like this. It's not going nowhere. So I really like the fact that it's got these buckles built in where you can strap it in, tighten it down, and you can just throw something like that to the outside of your bag. That really is about all I've got to say about it. Like I said, I've been happy with mine so far. If it ends up failing me down the road, I'll be sure to let you guys know about it. But so far it's been pretty reliable. No failures, no problems. The buckles have all held up really good. The zippers have all held up really good. The straps haven't ripped on me yet. I don't have any complaints other than just the style of this here against my back, making it sweat. But right now for 75 bucks on Amazon, it's got 4.6 stars out of 5. There's been a lot of people, you know, really happy with this for the price, because if you've been looking for bags, you know that this style of like hiking bag, anything with an internal frame and pockets and actual has some room, you can get them anywhere from like this, you know, 60, 70 bucks, all the way up to friggin' hundreds of dollars. So it's just kind of up to you and what your budget allows and what you're really wanting out of your bag. But for an entry-level bag, I would highly recommend this. This is better than just some cheapo junk that you're gonna get off the Walmart shelf for, you know, 30 bucks. It's gonna fall apart. All in all, it's been a good investment for me. For $75, I recommend it. And yeah, hope that helped. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe.